Hello and welcome to episode 11 of my Road to Payout series. It is Thursday today and we are in PM session, New York. My 25k eval is up $934 and the profit target is $26,250. Let's hop over to TradingView now. What are we looking at for this session? So price has retraced all the way down into EQ of the daily fair value gap down here, worked into it and bounced nicely, and then it has came up and tapped into this hourly and 4-hour gap here, which did reject it lower. ES is looking quite bullish at the minute as well, somewhat uncorrelated with Nasdaq. But what am I looking now? So we do have a small 1-hour gap down here, 30-minute gap as well, holding, and I'm kind of leaning more bullish than bearish. I just need to see the pair ES and Nasdaq start correlating and running bullish and I'll be convinced. Targets aren't that great, probably just going to go for high of day. This is a 4-hour gap up in here, so I'll just be doing the opposite of what I did in yesterday's session. Yesterday's session was terrible, choppy, and no movement, and I was forcing trades, over trading, and trying to pass this eval. Today I'm taking the hands-off approach and doing the opposite. I'm happy enough not to take a trade today because there's always tomorrow, there's always next week, and there's no rush on passing this account because once I pass it anyway, I'm still going to have to trade another few weeks until I get a payout anyway. So let's run up this session, see what we can do. Price has been chopping a bit here at the start of PM. We do have the equal highs up here that are an okay target. So currently looking at this 3 minutes, a 2 minute. Need to see them close together for complete bullish confirmation. So possible 2 minute entry now on this candle, 30 seconds left. We've worked into it a few times. 2 minute OB here. The 1 minute in first, still 2 minutes on the 3 minute. That'll be the hourly close, so there could be momentum when that closes. I'm happy enough to take the 2 minute here as it's just a bit bigger than the 3 minute. And this is looking good now. Oh, we'll take that away, but I think we're going to get the close now. Yeah, 2 minute inverse. Stop at this bottom of this wick. Yeah, I don't mind it. Big 30-second gap. Probably will come in and fill this as long as we don't completely wick down. It should hold. So all time frame have closed. That's a 3 minute closed. Nasdaq, ES and Nasdaq are both correlating now as well. Nasdaq is popping bullish now, so that's ES and Nasdaq are both popping bullish. That's what I want to see. Terrible candle, don't like this. Really need this 30-second to hold. Quite a bearish reaction there though. Off of what? Maybe all this accumulation up here is bearish. Yes, in that gap. We did need to see this 30-second get balanced anyway, so hopefully that's us balancing it now and back up. A safe break even would be retaking this wick. Going to break even now because we have came back down and balance the gap, so there shouldn't be any need to come back down. This displacement is looking pretty good though. We've kind of got some LRL here, not really though, just targeting these equal highs. Decent targets, so let's see what many points. 44 points to that. I'm not really loving how this new early candle is opening. This could be a stop right here. We're looking pretty bearish. This 30-second is in first. There we are, stopped out for $77. Hopefully that doesn't just wick us out and pump back up here. But yeah, just not a great reaction. After the 3 minute inverse, come back down. 3 minute is still going to hold though. That is not a field inverse. So after I got stopped out down here, Price chopped about a bit and then continued up. We just got a massive wick candle here, a massive candle here. I'm not sure what it was from, and that would have been probably the breaking would be around this area. So this bullish candle would have been break even, and the full TP is just up here. So what I'm getting at is, if I had my hard stop down here at the external low, we would have came very close to it off this wick, but ultimately it would have been a full TP hit if this runs up in his TP now. So just over a 1-to-1 hour trade. Unfortunately I took a loss on it. I think most people that took this probably got break even, and obviously nobody really knew this candle was coming. What is the rest of session looking like? Not great. Once this equal high gets ran, equal highs get ran. We've got half day target up here, which is about 100 points away, and then a 4-hour gap up here, which is 200 points away, around that. I don't see either of them getting hit, to be honest. I reckon we just hit this high and chop again, but I will just be playing time and seeing what macro is going to show us. This wick could be a good target to be filled as well if we get a good short setup, but I am leaning more bullish than bearish at the minute. So full TV has been hit, and this high has not been swept. Possible short entry on the 1 minute here. 61, what's this, 30-second? Yeah, so 1 minute and 30-second entry for this short, targeting the data low down here. It's probably about 50-60 points after the close, depending where it is. Also, if we get the close, now that we sort of have this bullish momentum going, we could just continue with it, but there is no great targets, as I've said. So the best target now is this data low that we just recently had. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be targeting now. Macro is still a far bit away, but if we do get a good entry short, I'll have a go at it. Very good momentum over the close here. 1 minute 30-second both inversed. Trying this with 3 micros. What's the stop? Didn't check the stop, but it's only around 20 odd points, so it's not too bad. My break even's gonna be this low here. Unfortunately that was the break even. Topping this small 3 minute, 5 minute, and yeah, so just need to see the displacement here. I thought I had a better fill than that, to be honest. That's quite unfortunate. So yeah, it would have been a straightaway break even play. So looking to tighten up my risk here. Once we come back down to the low here, I'm going to bring my stop from up here down to this high here. There's a bit of displacement down now. Put it around there. 12-point stop loss, 3 micros. Just because this 5 minute and 3 minute gap is still here, has been worked into a few times now. We just need to see strong displacement through it and continue down. I'm liking this displacement. Gonna go break even here. Getting close to data low here. Just need this displacement to continue down. So my thought process is to take 2 out of the 3 micros and hold the last micro for the eval pass. So I've noticed recently I TP a lot before the liquidity has been swept, and usually after I TP early it always runs a full liquidity and more most of the time. So I'm going to try and hold for full TP more now, especially with targets like data lows. Very strong draw, equal highs as well that we had earlier. So about $100 from passing this eval now. After this data low is swept, there is no more good draws for today, in my opinion. I am just hoping the one micro runner can keep going lower. Macro time in 7 minutes as well, it could help out. So I think we have an SMT with ES probably this low. Yeah, BS has swept it. I thought that was going to happen. So we could see a reversal from here. Hopefully not a full reversal back to my break even with no scale. That would be very unfortunate. Not a good sign seeing this 30-second close though. So this could be saying we go a bit higher now. Yeah, the 1 minute 30-second closed. Some inefficiencies that we've left out behind. 3 minute gaps. No 5 minute. And then another 1 minute up here. So we might want to go up and rebalance them before continuing down lower. So really don't want to see this 1 minute inverse here. Like it's about to do. That's not what I want to be seeing now. 3 minute, still 2 minutes on this inverse, but really we have a last line of defense is 3 minute up here. Definitely didn't want us coming up this high, especially when I was just talking about how I would usually TP down here. It's just 1.5 points away from full TP. Yeah, I definitely would have normally TP'd down here, but I was trying to hold, especially with this runner I'm trying to hold as well. I guess it all kind of correlates with me just wanting to pass this eval. That's why I would want to hold the full TP. It's also just good to practice that. Hold to your target. Really want this 3 minute to hold, and us to continue down now. Got macro soon. Macro likes to accelerate price to liquidity. We have that low, which is a great strong liquidity. Let's see it ram. For some reason, I thought I had my stop moved in profit to this high. I'm not sure why. Maybe I thought I was moving it. Anyways, looks like this is gonna be a break-even trade, which is crazy work. I'm actually kind of speechless. Like PM session really tests my patience sometime. That's pretty annoying. Yeah, I don't know where this bullish momentum is coming from. I guess the new hourly candle open, we're in macro time. There's break even. That's really unfortunate. Couldn't hit the data low because of an SMT on ES. Usually I would scale at an SMT like that, and usually I would take full TP before the target just in case something like this did happen. Yeah, I was thinking there we were coming down multiple times, and I was also thinking if I scale 2 out of my 3 micros here, I actually kind of felt insane for holding a runner during this price action as well. Like if it can't hit an A plus draw on liquidity, why would price just continue down to the low? Yeah, I think if it would have hit there, it just would have stalled. That's kind of what ES done anyway. Came down, swept the low, retraced the SMT, and then just stalled for a bit before popping for some reason. The joys of trading PM. So I'm entering into another short here. Instant risk-free play. That's what I like to see. I'm going risk-free here because we still haven't been first to 1 minute yet. This is dumping. Hold on, let me manage this. Okay, wasn't too fussed on getting into a short here. Because of the first short of the data low really just drained me. Okay, well there's the data low. So I'm continuing my strat. Oh my god, did I just do that? Yes, I did. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why do I keep doing that? Hold on. What play am I in here? Yeah. Oh my god. Well, I cooked it. Wow. So, my three micros. Yeah. What did I even do there, Chad? Holy fuck. I am cooked. So I made 140 bucks back. Well, let's see what we're looking like today. Yeah, I'm just break even on today. So I tried scaling two micros that low and leaving a runner, but I added to my position. I added two more. So I sold down here at the data low. Wow. I'm done. I am done for the day. Yeah, well, there's the data low anyway. I'm reversing. Alright, let's see if I can even go for this play. So, came back up for no good reason, and I got break even on the first play. And then we started delivering short bearish with a lot of momentum off the rejection block and an SMT with ES. I wasn't fussed on getting in a play. There was this 1 minute play, which was a break even, 30-second as well. But I didn't fancy it because I was just mentally drained after this short. But then after seeing the momentum back down and we seen the retrace back up here, I was happy enough to take the 30-second short you just seen me take. Was aiming for this data low, scale there, and then leave the runner to pass the eval account, hopefully by hitting the lows down here, low of day. Looks like it still might play out, but I cooked myself with my positions there. I'm just not locked in. PM has really done a number on me today. So that's going to be it for today's session. Just look at the positive. I was down, I'm break even now. Better than being in the red.